Hello again, it's Korinn, 365 Days of Open Heart Living, and we are on day 45. And the topic today is chunkies, which is something that I referenced to in meditation day number 43, Wrong Turns. It was something I was experiencing in the moment. Chunkies, I called them, were falling off of my heart. So I wanted to just come back to that because I think there's more to explain and to explore here. So, in the moment, whenever you are in meditation, you are experiencing yourself. So, you might get certain sensations, you might get certain inspirations that come through. Your awareness is heightened and you are trying to center on your feeling your breath, feeling of your own heart. The feeling sense is paramount in these meditations. So, feeling yourself connects you with yourself. And in your connection and observation of yourself, you notice things. You notice maybe how your mind is working, that you're all over the place, that your thoughts are just kind of going crazy, for example, or you notice that you have tension in certain parts of your body. You notice that your emotion is being held, that you haven't expressed your frustration, your sadness, your angst, whatever it is, that you are holding on to something. Meditation is a very self-exploratory practice. It sharpens our awareness of ourself, sharpens our connection to ourself, and thus becomes a tool in not only reaching a place of being able to feel more grounded and relaxed and at ease with who we are, how we are in the moment, but it also gives us insight, perspective, perception into what is going on. What is going on with you? And my experience of having chunkies falling off my heart were just like, that was my experience. I don't know if anybody else has that experience. If you will or won't, it doesn't really matter because honestly, we each are our own energy capsule. My energy is different than the other however many billion people are on earth right now, and so is yours. You are in your own energy capsule. So when you do meditation and you have shifts or releases or insights or personal experiences, they can be unique to you. And on day 43, when I was meditating and feeling my chunkies, I call them, it is a like my heart kind of quakes. Like it feels like there's something physically that comes off from my heart and falls off, like it falls away. It is a release. You might feel that in other parts of your body where things just like go glunk, like just release. And then the energy is lighter. You're supporting more flow in your bioelectrical system. So that is huge for health across the board with all dimensions of yourself: mental, emotional, physical, spiritual. Yeah, and meditation, like I've said before, is a holistic practice, so it easily touches upon all of those. So, chunkies, how I wanted to explain it today is it's kind of like we have globs of energy that can build up anywhere in our system, anywhere in our physical or non physical self. And in doing meditation, when we open the heart, open the breath, open the bioelectrical flow in our body, those things that are bound and tight within that are either physical or non-physical or a combination of both because they are integrated, they can then loosen, relax, and release. And in a nutshell, that's what a chunky is by my definition. It's when energy holding within yourself loosens, relaxes, and then releases. And you might feel it in a blip of emotion come up in you. Maybe you all of a sudden feel like you want to cry or feel like you want to yell or just feel overly joyous. It might come up in you in a mental thought too, of an insight of maybe you've been struggling with something and all of a sudden it's like you see it differently. There's been an energy unblocked within your mental awareness that has opened, dropped off that chunky that was blocking you and opened to seeing new perspective and having a new mental awareness of maybe a direction to take or what to back off from, what is not serving you at this time. And then physical chunkies are those tensions that are physically held that maybe we don't even know are there. Like I didn't know that I had a chunk on my heart, and all of a sudden it just bloop, multiple ones, bloop bloop. But it releases. It loosens and it releases. So to give you a little bit more explanation of the heart in particular, so the inner smile meditation, it serves to lighten the load of the pericardium. In Acuenergetics, Kevin Farrow explains the pericardium as being the outer part of the heart. It's a fluid-filled sac. There's actually layers to the pericardium, and in between each layer, there's a fluid, which allows for its flexibility, its give. Now, what's special about the pericardium is that it bears the emotional brunt of our stressors to protect the heart. So if the heart, the inside of the heart, had tension building and became less flexible, then that is not good for our health, right? We need our heart to be functioning properly. So a safeguard for the heart is its pericardium, the pericardium of the heart, because our emotional stressors that land on us, the electrical charge from our emotions, from our tensions, from our mental, state that adds those tensions and emotions to our body, they help us to be flexible. And so the pericardium can become congested with all of that buildup, that bioelectrical, emotional, mental, physical buildup that wants to not wants to, but acts as a inhibitor for the heart to function at its highest capacity. And so the inside of the heart, we need it to function. So the outside steps up, bears the brunt, and does that kind of stores that charge that is building up in the heart on its outside, not less so on its inside. Not that it can't build up on its inside, but less so. So the pericardium bears the emotional burden of our life. And the inner smile is a key practice in allowing that built up tension to relax, to loosen, and to release. And with that, chunkies, voila. So go ahead and close your eyes. Get nice and relaxed where you are right now. Or if you're sitting, just let your body kind of melt a little bit into the space that you're sitting. And start by feeling your breath. Now think of something that is going to make you smile. Once you're smiling, allow that thought to be dropped and feel physically in your heart center. Placing your open awareness, your Shen, your attention on your heart center creates a field of least resistance that then allows the heart to naturally open. You don't have to try to open your heart in the inner smile. You just have to complete the cycle over and over, feeling and allowing, and the heart will open all on its own. To the same respect as the heart opens all on its own through the feeling sense, that congestion in the pericardium also will let go and relax and release. Coming back again to thinking of something that makes you smile. After you are smiling gently on your lips, feel your heart. Stay connected into your awareness. When you are in the awareness of your feeling sense, just rest there. When your awareness starts to be more chatty in your mind and you're commenting, talking, your thoughts are trailing away, be aware of that and bring yourself back to this practice. Again, thinking of something that makes you smile, dropping your thoughts and feeling in your beautiful heart space as it naturally opens. And as your heart openly expands, allow your open awareness to also expand in feeling your body, your physical self, and your non-physical space. Feel where there may be a chunky of congestion and rest your attention in that space or place with your open awareness and just feel with your feeling sense. As you feel that chunky of congestion with open awareness, you allow it to loosen, relax, and release. Thinking of something that makes you smile to ignite and open the heart and connect you to your feeling sense. Smiling and then feeling the heart. And then allowing your attention to expand out again to that place of congestion that you felt. And feel there. Allowing the energy of the openness of your heart and the energy of the feeling sense. The opening potential allows that congestion to loosen, relax, and release. And when you're ready, open your eyes. What did you experience when that energy of your heart, the openness, the energy of your open awareness, of your attention, when it was placed on that chunky, that congestion? Did it release? Did it let go? Did it have the potential to expand and get softer and gentler? So I have a little tension on my shoulder, and that's where I put my feeling attention then. After I centered in my heart, allowed it to go to my shoulder, and it did. It softened, it relaxed, and it released. I can still feel a little bit, but less so. So what we did in this practice was we allowed the chunky, the congestion, to have more flow, because that Shen, that open awareness, creates an open potential. And when we place it strategically in our body, in our heart, whatnot, in our field, non-physical field, then we are placing a point, an open potential point that allows the energy to then flow towards it in openness. And as we have more flow in that congested chunky, it's naturally gonna dissipate and let go and be less physical, less taxing emotionally, less pressured in our mind. When I was thinking about recording this meditation, I kind of laughed at myself because a metaphor came to me, and it was about how doing the inner smile meditation is kind of like brushing your teeth. And the reason that I laughed at this is because I am a trained licensed dental assistant. I work in an orthodontics office, and I've only been in the profession for a couple years, but that's what I do. So it just made me kind of get a little bit, it's, as I'll explain, it's a good illustrator, but it made me laugh that that was the illustration that came to me, brushing your teeth. So think of your teeth. When you eat a lot of junk food, they build up plaque. They get kind of fuzzy feeling, right? And that's not healthy. It's not healthy for your teeth because you can get cavities. You can have the health of your gum tissue. It can get worse if you just leave the plaque on there for days and days and days and days, and you don't take a toothbrush and brush it off, right? So the illustration or the metaphor of brushing your teeth twice a day to keep them healthy, keep them clean, keep that congested plaque, that ick that builds up, that buildup off of your teeth, just to brush them. Well, similarly, doing meditation twice a day, maybe for 10 or 15 minutes each, maybe for 5 minutes, whatever you want to do. But doing meditation twice a day, it's like brushing your teeth, because the buildup that forms around your heart, the plaque that forms around your heart, the congestion, the chunkies that form around your heart or through your body, even, it's like taking an energetic toothbrush and just polishing them off, scrubbing them off, just getting some of that debris to kind of release and let go. So maybe now is a good time to start to amp up your personal practice. I do hope you are meditating in between the days that you join me here. But maybe now is a good nudge to amp up your personal practice and do it in the morning and do it at night. Do it twice a day for 5 minutes each, 10 minutes each, 15 minutes each, whatever works for you, 8 minutes, whatever the number is. Set the timer on your phone and sit in meditation twice a day and keep your energy brushed off from building up into chunkies that are going to be bad for your holistic health, body, mind, spirit, and emotional self. And as always, live your heart.